Why, hello there, my fellow Ice Sheet warriors. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech, the first Wendigo, episode 82, Tertius Farm. Okay, these guys are idle. Actually, Kiss, you have inspired trade for a little bit more time. Maybe we can sell them the uranium. No, they don't want uranium. What do they want? They have dromedaries I could use as hauler animals. And part with some components. It's not actually unreasonable. Because then I'll just butcher the dromedaries when I get home. Cool. Come on home. Works for me. Keeps it simple. I bring most of the components home and some of the uranium home, and we're good. And I can always come back here for Ancient Dangers at some point. So the problem I'm running into is waiting around for the Apocriton. These cataphracts are just causing more trouble than they are helping to solve problems. They're punching each other and getting into fights and slinging insults and setting things on fire. Getting a little tired. Do I need any more tech prints? Compact weaponry and molecular analysis, both of which I care very little for. Compact weaponry I pretty much find useless entirely, and then molecular analysis is only nice when you are when you want the immuno enhancer, which for someone like Wendy, who has perfect immunity, it's really not a thing that I need to care about because she can't get sick. Oh look, another insulting spree. So, 11 eggs? I'm counting 6. Hey, Wendy. There we go. Have Wendy quickly get the rest. 2... Watching these cataphracts die to a Diabolus and Apocriton would bring me so much joy. Alright, I think that's all the eggs. Yep, 11. Good. Once things calm down, I'll fertilize them, but I don't want to juggle more tasks than I currently have right now, because it's just going to overcomplicate things. I think they just gifted... Oh, technically they're still over there. They gifted a bow to nothing. You guys need food, huh? Yeah. All right, I'll send them a little gift bag of food. Do I not have rice? Oh, I have rice. Barely any. Man, I am so low on rice. The longest held prisoner. That's a good question. I think I would need to go, what, into records? And time imprisoned? Rurift. So, yeah. Vichnath is been in prison for almost 3 years. Rurift for 2.5 years. And then a bunch of them for almost a year. Good little prisoners. Oh, human leather. Someone knows my tastes. If this Megasloth leaves the map tile, it's possible that the Apocriton will show up because these Megasloths are asleep and the Apocriton's code won't see them as a threat. That's my hope. So, get lost, quick. Oh, wow. I sent enough food that I immobilized them. So... there. Got rid of some uranium. So I bet the Apocriton shows up now. If I was a betting man. Right as a solar flare hits me. Cute. Super cute. Or not. Maybe I'm wrong. Yep, no, I was right. So where it be? What the heck? Where is it? Oh, up here. Alright. All you stupid cataphracty idiots. It's time for you to go pay the blood price. I think first wave might be nice if the Megasloths fought, but then I want to quickly follow up with the cataphracts. No, the Megasloths are leaving, so never mind. Alright, get out there and go make me proud. Again, these guys can die of no consequence, so I have no intention to really keep them alive. They're just cannon fodder to me. But I think there's enough of them that they'll be able to take out the Apocriton. Which makes my life a lot easier. And if they can do damage to the Diabolus, that would be good too. Yeah, the Apocriton's basically dead. Who's binging? One of the soldiers out here is binging on it. Oh, you didn't make it out. Okay. You're gonna survive because you're an alcoholic. That's hilarious. Come on, get it. It's so almost dead. And it's gone. And now it's stunned, and my whatever remainder can go target the Diabolus. Oh, I think the Diabolus is dead too, and it dropped a signal chip. These cataphracts are actually doing pretty good. I mean, dying of consequence really does help, huh? Wendy's not even helping. She's just like, oh yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go work in the base. I mean, if she can save some of these guys, it's fine, because, like, maybe it's some rep that saves me from spending my hard-earned cash. This is not a terrible opportunity for my brawlers to go have some fun, though. So I'm going to send them up here. The cataphracts are going to win. There's only Militors left, and they're pretty easy to kill. Yep, that was it. So, mass... Go haul... the nano chip. And Bryset, go haul the signal chip. And then Wendy, we're going to save the cataphracts. I'm going to see if I can save this one. No fire. I think he has like 10 seconds to live. Yeah, basically. And you're fine. A flying by combat supplier. Cool. Well, that worked out. A bunch of these soldiers, I'm sure, are still bleeding. But yeah, that was kind of minimum effort, maximum payoff. Which is great. That's how I roll. And Popal will be done gestating, and that means that we'll have room to make a war queen. Which is kind of cool. So once these cataphracts leave, and I get credit for clearing out the Megasloths, which there's one Megasloth left. So this one needs to get finished off, and then the cataphracts will leave me. So I'm going to go do that with Wendy, because I really don't want to house these cataphracts any longer than I have to. Then I'll do the eggs. Oh, there it is. Rise its night ceremony just got kicked in. And Lo, you should be allowed to doctor. I just realized. What's my favorite mech boss to control? Daedalus is probably more fun, but the War Queen for Wendy's purpose is probably better. Daedalus is stronger because it's so anti-personnel. But the War Queen doesn't have the chance to set Wendy on fire, which would be a big problem for Wendy. Because she's, you know, that's her weakness, at least for now. And Lo is getting some medical training time in. And any of them that have fallen over. Here, Wendy, can you come help Kairos? So the pods is for a psychic reader, which I already have one in Wendy, so I don't really need one on anyone else. I can sell it. We have a bunch of these whole bunch of the cataphracts still left, but they should be leaving as soon as they're healed up. So I'll keep the simple meals coming for now. Awesome. Can I strip the quest soldiers? No. No. As you can see, there's not even an attempt to strip them. I would have to be hostile to them. I'd have to betray the Empire. And that would be the only way for me to be allowed to do it. Alright, let's get this farm built. I know it's long overdue. Soulblader, thank you for the resub. Wait, why is T saying you are missing a slave collar? Oh, man. Well, I'll just have to kill a new prisoner. Let's get you a collar. I just realized that he's not maxed out. And Frosty. First growth moment, and you're sickly. Well, okay. Sickly is actually a double-edged sword because Sickly gives you medical skill. So Frosty, unfortunately, Frosty will have at least medical 4 once Frosty's born because of Sickly, and then you can. There's a chance to just be immune if Frosty ever becomes a vampire or something like that. T-Sing's mighty sus, responsible for the slave collar, and yeah, I guess Natsu made the slave collar. That's probably enough, Lo. How'd that do for your medical? I think you gained an entire level there. So the night ceremony, we are just about ready to do. Bryzit's only ever going to go as high as night. I'm not going to have anyone go higher than that, I don't think. And now Bryzit's no longer wandering in sadness, so night ceremony will be on in a minute. So how many guests do I have? I have 12 guests and 11 prisoners. Man, it is bustling. Now that it's a little bit more peaceful, Cactus is going to do the pigskin cross, but I'm going to have Guero fertilize maybe 3 of the impid eggs. For real? Oh, Jesus. What are you trying to do? You're berserk right now? And you're trying to kill Natsu. That's obnoxious. Alright, Guero. 1, 2, 3. And then re-enter. So, let's see. Impid number 1 sucks. Non-viable. Which is actually too bad. The cold weakness and slow wound healing, but it is strong melee damage with the mini horns. Impid 2 sucks. Impid 3 sucks. You know, this will just be a big old Guero batch. How's that? Impid 4, nope. Impid 5, nope. Oh, close. Only cold weakness and weak immune. Well, no, not that close. Impid 6. I don't know which one expresses here. This might be viable. I'm not sure. Metabolic efficiency +5. So let's see. -2, +1. No. Unfortunately, what's expressing is the wound healing. So here's how to tell. You just add them up. So you know it's a +5. So the only way to get +5 is slow wound and unhappy. Meaning that the fast wound is not what is expressed in this individual. So, another loser. Unfortunately. How about this one? Cold weakness, weak melee. How about this one? Guero, your genes are so bad, dude. Another loser. And here's the last impid egg. Oh, another loser. Alright, then we have Rurift. You are an offspring of Rurift, so you can't fertilize a Rurift egg. You could try to fertilize Husk's egg. Why not? Pig voice, pig nose, so another loser. And then when you are Rurift crossed with Mike, and Mike's dead. So I'll have T-Sang or Kiss cross with this Rurift egg. Maybe Cactus, maybe Kiss, because T-Sang has a lot of is well represented. Are you really? You just knocked my medic bot unconscious? I'm a little worried that if I kill Malinios or whatever, that I get blamed. I'm gonna save real quick to make sure that that isn't the case. Because they're berserking in my colony, so I don't know if I'm allowed to just, like, rip them up. Stupid armor blocking everything. Nope, I wasn't blamed. All right, that works for me. Get dead, idiot. Well, that's satisfying. So now that the sloth and Apocriton is over, I'll get rid of all the temporary wall blockers. Hey, bud. Hey, Tusk, you want some too? I didn't see you back there. Here you go. Treat. Cool. The caravan will be home in 0.4 days, so they'll be home very soon. And that means that we'll be able to make significant progress on this farm. Because I know that this is long overdue. But mostly it's waiting on components. So our shipment of components is almost here. So I have 5 guests left? Yep. Toxic waste packs have been holding at roughly 30 a while, so I think with the current amount of mechs that I have, we're roughly breaking even. Obviously, gestating them makes a little bit bonus. I mean, gestating them makes like a sudden surge of pollution, of waste packs, but I think we're roughly breaking even. How fast does low move with the very fast runner? 5? Yeah, if we could get a jogger plus very fast runner, that'd be amazing. But I don't think anyone meets that criteria. We could double back and reassess Mass and Bryzit their genes to get them better runners. So let me do that. Because now we have a tiny respite. And Mass and Bryzit are very expensive to feed already, so not a terrible idea. So, for Mass, super wound healing, robust, reduced pain rather, great melee, very fast runner, and then you are a shooter. So actually, let's not do the great melee because you're a shooter. So I could actually give you weak melee damage, but I don't see that that's necessary because sometimes you do bash. So let's give you dark vision and kindness so that you stop fighting Wendy. And then awful art, awful plants, awful craft. Oh, no, awful craft is bad for Mechanators to have. So, not awful craft. Poor animals. Awful intellectual, bushy beard. I don't think that this is negative enough, though. That's my worry. Yeah. Because I don't think that this is affordable, but I could be wrong. Is there anywhere else to make it worse without it being too detrimental? Oh, awful cook. All right. So this is the attempted Mass. I don't know if this will work, but attempted. So we'll see how that pans out. All right, farm. Sorry, Natsu. I forgot about you. I don't think I need to add any extra solar. I was going to add 2 panels here, but our batteries have been full, so I don't think that's necessary. Until this farm fire... Well, if that farm's going to fire up, yeah, maybe. Can I get into tox generators? No, there's no... I don't need to. I'm providing 100% electricity without making extra pointless pollution. That it makes no sense to do that. Cactus is home. Steph is home. And the xenogerm for mass is done. So if I implant this into mass, -2. So I could make it better. Was there things I wanted to add to this? Let me screenshot the xenogenes here, this panel, and see if there was other things that I could have added now that I know that I have 3 more wiggle room. So I'll try to do this quickly. Wound healing, fast runner, kind instinct, reduced pain, gray eyes, dark vision, awful cook, awful plants, awful art, awful intellectual, bushy beards, and poor animals. So I have wiggle room to maybe put in great crafting. Because you're a mechanator. That makes sense. Okay, cool. I hope my math is right. You were thinking it's free power, just add more waste pack atomizers? Waste pack atomizers costs dead Apocrytons to be able to build. And I can afford no more of them, because the Apocriton chip that I have here is for a War Queen. So I would need to kill additional Apocritons to make waste pack atomizers. So it's not free, it requires me to do a whole lot of mech smashing, which needs to be a voted goal. Oh, you're having a little bit of a month break. But the farm's looking good, man. Farm is looking good. It's coming together. All those components are going to be very, very helpful. Where are those dromedaries, though? What do we even do with them? They're still out here. Yeah, we did. All right, let's put a hitching spot. No, I have a hitching spot. Someone needs to animal handle. I think Mass is going to do it. Yeah, Mass is going to do it. Because a lot of my components are on them. No, no, don't take the component. Oh my god. Rope. Do I still have a steel drill spot? I do. It would be here. I'm not currently drilling it, though, because I'm drilling the plasteel up here. Actually, I'm currently drilling the silver here, because I'm very low on silver. So let me update the farm zone to allow the farming bots to actually service this area. Cool. I'm not ready to open this farm yet, though. Oh, we're getting close. I swore it said that Mitty was coming down here to haul or rope this dromedary, and then never did. So this is the mass xenogerm that we wanted. It's down to -5, but that's perfect. So let's implant. And that means that I'm going to want to get nuclear stomachs in a mass. I will actually queue that up now. And let's make sure to make it with T-Sang, because I'm really tired of the Fabricor bots trying to do it. Because they do it so slowly. Did that guest leave? I don't think I'm getting... No, they haven't left yet. Man, you're so slow. What do you move at? 2.1? Dear Lord. What are you, slow poke? No, you're just meandering. Okay. Well, whatever. Okay. Wendy's going to do the xenogerm implantation herself. And now, mass is much better. Dark vision, great crafter, so able to repair the bots faster, and a very fast runner, who's also kind and shouldn't be fighting Wendy as much. And then if we take a look, mass has 13 craft skill, up from like 0. That was really handy. Bryzit, I think you're going to be next. No, Bryzit's actually pretty good. I think the one thing that I would change with Bryzit is get rid of that awful shooting gene that was implanted. So let me, because he would have a shooting skill of 4 if I did that. So yeah, let me redo Bryzit too. Just, you know, Wendy trying to min-max. So Bryzit, we want wound healing. I don't really need Dead Calm in you anymore, because Dead Calm... Well, I mean, Dead Calm stops social fighting. But Kind Instinct... I mean, I can... I'd rather side on Kind Instinct than Dead Calm, I think. Gray Eyes. And then previously you had Awful Shooting with the Furry Tail, so you can't have Furry Tail anymore, because then you'll be too cold. So we did want to give you Great Intellectual. And then Awful Plants, Awful Art. So you're... I might have to do multiple iterations of this, much like I did last time. I don't think it would be a bad idea for Bryzit to also be a good doctor, though. Because, Bryzit... Yeah. Just, I think it's going to be useful. So, Great Int. You're going to have stupid floppy ears, but whatever. So if we're doing that route with Great Meds, you're not going to be a very fast runner like your sibling. I'm going to get rid of super fast wound healing in lieu of a very fast runner, and then see if I can't afford that somehow. So give you Awful Craft and Poor Social. And I think this is workable. Bryzit could be a, well, yeah, Bryzit could be a crafter too, because he's also a Mechanator. Then I'll ditch the medical. I'm just not sure that the metabolic efficiency will allow for this implantation to go through. That would be my only concern. It's that this is too expensive. I'm almost certain it's too expensive. But I'll cook one up and see how over expensive it is, and then I can adjust. So, test Bry. The Lidger... No, this is Pobel. Get rezzed. There we go. We're finally getting rid of some of the guests here. I don't think I'm actually getting credit for them. I think the only one I'm going to get credit for is this guy. Because they're not part of the cataphracts that showed up. The cataphracts that showed up are I think because they were quest cataphracts, they're treated a little bit differently. So this is the test Bry, and if I tried to do that and Bry's it, it's 3 over metabolism, so it's not viable. So if I was to remove something out of this, maybe I could remove Great Intellectual. The reason I would do that is he's already built up an Intellectual of 16, and there's almost nothing left to research. So I'm going to make this xenogerm again, ditching the Great Intellectual, and maybe adding Awful Intellectual, and then adding something to spend that Awful Intellectual. That's what I'll do. So let's cook this up real quick. Fast Runner, Kind Instinct, Gray Eyes, Dark Vision, Awful Cook, Awful Plants, Awful Art, Poor Animals, Great Craft. I'm not going to give you Poor Social, because you maybe will take Mass's position being the guide. But Awful Int. And then I have more points to play with. So yeah, I don't... Maybe Awful Great Medical. Maybe I'll make you that medical person that I was thinking. So I think that this is affordable for implantation. I don't think I've missed anything. I hope. Cool. And then I have all these spare xenogerms that I can just, like, gift. Plus, all these eggs are loser eggs, so I can gift them too. So I'll have one giant gift. Oh! No! It's on the other map tile. That's a rip. I think I'm going to abandon this other map tile. I don't care about the ancient dangers that much. And Bryzit will also likely need a stomach, yeah. Yep. I haven't even started on those stomachs yet, because I don't have the advanced components. And T-Sing's been so tied up with the tailoring that I need to paste a new bill so that Wendy can work on it. Farm's coming together, though. I still haven't... oh, right, cactus. Let's see. Maybe we get a dirt mole cross out of this. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, sort of. It's a viable egg, but I don't think I'm going to keep it. So Mass can't initiate Pobel's resurrection because Mass is currently in a coma for 11 more hours. And then Bryzit's gene is coming out now. So question for all of you guys. Now that the farm is almost built, what should I work on next? We have just a little bit more hydroponics to throw in here. But it's getting done. Tefluti is almost ready to be introduced into the prison pup, which means I also need to make a xenogerm for passive for Tefluti. Still waiting on Bryzit's xenogerm too. He's working on it now. And then the egg timers on these guys is about a week. Oh my god. What, like 10 seconds left? 2 seconds left. Are you kidding? What a dummy. Oh, it's too low. So I miscalculated. I'm too over the requirements here. So let me screenshot this and fix it. And remove 2 metabolism from this this xenogerm. I really don't like how you can't tell until it's like, unless you take out a calculator and do a lot of math. I'm gonna ditch the medical and then add dead calm. I think is how I'm gonna change it. More animals. So fast runner, kind, dark vision, gray eyes. Oh, great craft. Yeah. I believe this is it. Steph, you don't have a bed? Ah, yeah, they're taking your bed. Here, you guys, I don't think I'm getting credit for healing you. So, get out of my bed. I'm just going to assign it to people that, like, don't use beds, because they're in crypto or in grow pods. Just, I want to get rid of them. So here comes another Warhammer. With any luck, it's a good one. I know I have a bunch of Xenos that are of the same thing. It's easy to tell because it's the one that gets printed up like right at my feet. So I'm not too worried about that. So Mass, you are mobile. Just 8. And now... Pubble's back. Now, I'm going for a War Queen. And this is going to be with Wendy. Wendy's War Queen. And this Legionary was going to be named Judea. So let me get you that name. Here we go. Cool. About a minute left or so to vote on the big project, so if you haven't already, go for it. And I think a nuclear stomach should be coming out now. Yeah, there's the nuclear stomach for Mass. And then Bryzet's xenogerm is right here. Done. Then the next xenogerm I wanted was a... extreme negative dead calm for Tefluti, because Tefluti is about to be 16. So it looks like you guys want me to quest for the glitter wand. I'm all about that. In fact, that might be a good way to get more eggs, because one of them is a spacecraft hack, which will have impids coming to me. Not that I need more impids, but there's always the option. 1 second. Okay. Hey, Roof, you can be scanned. I don't even know why I'm scanning Roof anymore. I already have, like, all the dirt mole stuff, but whatever. More scanning is fun. And Bryzit's xenogerm is getting implanted now. Oh! Oh. That's a really unfortunate spot. Well, the good news is I'll be able to make chem fuel. The bad news is that's a really terrible spot for bugs to spawn. Scanning is useful because I can sell it. True. Very true. So Bryzit, here's the new Bryzit. Very fast runner with dead calm, kind instinct, dark vision, and a better crafter. So down, intellectual went down. I kind of regret that a little bit because there's still ground pen scanning to be done, but whatever, I can always redo it. And then crafting went up. I think it's important for our Mechanators to have good crafting so that they can repair the bots quicker and level up being able to repair the bots better. So getting the new farms online. And the nuclear stomach is done. So I'm going to install this nuclear stomach actually in Bryzit because he's already unconscious. So it's not like he'll be laid out longer. And then we'll get another one for mass at some point. Slowane, that's a really awkward spot for you to be in, dude. Could you not be there right now? I don't know how you didn't trigger that, but oh, or Rexy. What, why are you... Okay, Max. Go to recharge. Get out of there. Just don't do that. Just literally anywhere but there is fine. Don't go into the den of bugs. Seems dumb. Don't know why you insist on being dumb. Thank you for tuning in to The First Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch January 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord. as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next stream or an upcoming episode. Farewell, my fellow Wendigo,